to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Yo, we locked in this due season. It's your boy Carl Anthony, and welcome to the Man Cave. Today, we're going to talk about practice. I was just looking at this video from ESPN chronicling when May 7th was 18 years ago. I guess 2002 was the day when Allen Iverson was in a press conference talking about practice, and he said he said the word practice about 22 times, and so this video is not about Allen Iverson, but it's about the notion of practice. My belief is that the things you practice become a part of your existence. Practice is important because the habits that you build is going to determine your outcome. So if you have a daily habit of being degenerate, a daily habit of eating bad foods, a daily habit of, being lazy, working minimally, you're going to reap the benefits of that type of practice. But on the other hand, if you are working diligently, using your time wisely, eating healthy, exercising daily, you are also going to reap the benefits of, your practice. Practice makes perfect. We've all heard that, right? Somewhat true. The right kind of practice makes close to perfect. Nobody can be perfect. But the thing about it is, the stuff that you do on day in and day out, you should be improving your practice. You should be improving your methods, improving how you, go about your daily goals and whatever your motivation is. And the more you improve it, and the more you keep doing it with consistency, the better you become. You become a master in your craft, whatever your craft is. I've noticed over the course of me constantly doing push-ups daily, and so I had to reshape how I did push-ups. So I was taking pride in the fact that I could do 300 push-ups in a day, right? But then, I kept watching videos about doing push-ups properly, and I know about locking out, but I wasn't doing the lockout push-ups. I was doing those, just fast, just getting the reps in. And I'm like, if I want to be the type of person that just can say that I did 300 push-ups, that's cool. It's okay. And you can get a pump from it, but you're not going to get as an efficient of a pump. Because think about it. If you can do 300 push-ups really fast and improperly, and then somebody tells you, hey, now let's lock out. Let's lock out. And you can only do 50, then guess what? Your push-ups is not that efficient. And that means you're practicing a habit in the wrong way. So I had to deconstruct my push-up, and I began literally doing push-ups the correct way, full extension, full range of motion, stretching out the scapula, whatever you call those muscles in the back. And since then, when I first started doing that, I was like, man, I can't even do, 30 straight, but I was doing like 10. Like, wow, it just made me think, like, man, I need to be a little more efficient. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing. I was doing reps of 5. I was like, I'll do 5, and every minute I was doing 5 push-ups. So I would do 5 push-ups for 20 minutes straight. That's 100 push-ups, right? And over time, I kept doing that, and then I started doing 10, and then I said, okay, well, let me try to lock out push-up with some weight. So I would put, I put a 15-pound dumbbell in my book bag, strapped the book bag on, and began doing lockout push-ups with the weights, with the weighted book bag. And then I did that for a few days, and eventually I said, okay, cool, let me go back to push-ups. How many can I do now? So it went from 10 to doing 15 to doing 20, and I could do 25, and I did 200 push-ups the other day, full lockouts, right? And I did 150 last night, and today I'm going to do another 150 or 200. And look, my whole point in saying any of this is that the constant practice and reps you put in from day in and day out, chopping away at what you're trying to be better at. When you do things properly, you reap the benefits. So, practice good habits. Practice good habits until they become a part of your lifestyle and your routine. Practice them every day. Practice eating right most of the week. Now, I know you can let your hair down on the weekend sometimes. Like today is Mother's Day. Shout out to the mothers of the world, the real good mothers. And, you may be a little lax. You may be having dinner with your mom today, or dinner with your wife, or your girlfriend, or your baby mama, or whoever the case may be. But in those moments, man, like you can take a break. Eat what you want to eat, and then get back to it. Tomorrow's Monday. Diet starts Monday. Get back on it, and practice those habits all week. Go a few weekends without having a cheat meal, without having a cheat day. Until you can reap those benefits that you want to reap. So I got to do a reset because I've lost 14 pounds in the last 2 or 3 weeks. 14 pounds. Could have lost more, but I had some hiccups in some of those days. But I'm going to get diligent of this is my last cheat day today. I'm cooking today, making some fried chicken, and I'm gonna do what I do. I had a donut already, had a latte. I don't care today, but I'm still gonna work out. Still gonna get my push-ups in, my reps, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna practice my habits. I suggest you do the same. When you're a man trying to get on your purpose, trying to be, I'm gonna speak about semen retention real quick. That's a practice as well. It's not just some magical force of just, ooh, you retain, so you're gonna just, all this stuff is gonna come your way. No, the thing about semen retention is that it's a discipline that you build from retaining. It's not just some magical pill that's going to change your life just because you did it. Okay. It's the reasons behind it. So when you delay gratification, in this case, the gratification of either sexual pleasure or busting, then what happens is you tend to build some kind of discipline in your mind that you don't need to go after your urges. You don't need to go after your urges. You can control yourself. Having self-control is important. When you can stay away from porn, when you can stay away from, self-pleasure, no fat, those are practices that you need to put in place in order to ascend higher. You want to become a high-value male, you got to be willing to sacrifice and discipline yourself. and your actions. Be in control of who you are. Be in control of yourself. Stop giving in to your weak urges. We all get weak. We all mess up. We all, have moments of, being weak and beta. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get that out your mind, and you can do it. You can do it. Practice. You gotta practice these things. Semen retention is a practice. Okay? It's not a religion. It's a practice. It's delayed gratification. It's sacrificing the carnal pleasure that, can cloud your mind. Because a lot of times when you just, giving in to your pleasures, you're not really focusing on your purpose. You're not really doing what you want to do. So the reason why you can manifest more, why you on semen retention, is because you'll be doing the things that take your mind off your pleasures. You'll be doing the things that are focused on the things that you want to manifest. You'll be doing things that, hey, I'm working on my business. I don't have time to do all of that other stuff. I'm working on my purpose. I don't have time for this. I'm working on building my body up. I don't have time for that. Retain, guys. Retain. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's your boy, Carl Anthony. I'll see you tomorrow. A video a day. I'm not playing. Subscribe. Peace.